Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review. I'm here today to talk to you about how I would reboot the Goosebumps series, either in the movie franchise or television franchise. As I'm coming near the end of my Goosebumps review because I'm almost done with all the episodes I like, ones I haven't talked about, either I particularly just flat out hate them or I don't particularly care for them, or some I just forgot about and need to rewatch to see if I like them or not. But with Disney Plus taking over the Goosebumps reigns, which scares the crap out of me, because they have another R.L. Stein series there, and I've noticed that a lot of kids' horror stuff, no matter what network it's on, no matter who's creating it, who's writing it, is never the same. It's not as good as the 90s. All they do is teach life lessons, and they leave you flat at the end. Personally, for me, I love Goosebumps. I think it's great. If I was rebooting the series, this is what I would do. I would take one note from the movies because, see, the new television show is supposed to be similar to that of the movies. Problem with the movies, they just don't feel like Goosebumps. They're just Jumanji for Goosebumps, and they're very kiddie in their slight fear, but you never feel scared, and it's mostly just aimed towards kids. And there's a lot of humor in there. And so it never feels spooky. It never has that nostalgia feel of Goosebumps. So what I would do is simply do this. You know the old classic Goosebumps intro where R.L. Stein is walking in all black and he has the briefcase and it pops open and then papers from stories that he wrote flies out and then the town starts to morph and shift and change into a more depressing thing? That's how every single show or movie would start. Basically, R.L. Stein is disgruntled. For whatever reason, he goes to this one town and this one town only. He walks out in black, the briefcase pops open, and only one story comes out. Now, there's several pages, but only one story, one book will come out. And as the pages are going all around town, they're integrating into everything they touch. The ground, objects, people, you name it. All of a sudden, the entire town transforms to whatever book that just got unleashed. And then all the characters in there are brainwashed to think they are the characters in that book. And then every episode or movie will start off like that. That way it can do the whole nostalgia of recycling Goosebumps characters and stuff. Because they used to always recycle their actors. Well, not characters, but recycle their actors and actresses to play different characters. That's very cool. That's very brilliant. Then the entire town will play events out just like the book, and towards the end of the book, everything goes back to normal. People are don't remember what happened. They still go about their business, but they are confused because so much time has now passed. Sometimes hours have passed, days have passed, weeks have passed, and they don't understand what has happened. As this formula keeps repeating itself over and over per episode or movie, then they start to write down certain things, clues to help them remember what they was doing before they lost their memory. And then all of a sudden they come to some kind of correlation that R.L. Stein is affecting the town. And so in the series finale or the last movie entry, they all try to band together to resist, turning into Goosebump characters and this and that. And it'll be its own original episode or movie where there's a bunch of horror and this and this and that. And all the characters from all the books come out in a Jumanji type style and they have to fight against them. And then they find out why R.L. Stein is really truly doing that. Maybe he is brainwashed or maybe he just wanted to have fun. R.L. Stein just says all the time he loves scaring little kids. And so maybe that could be the premise of why he's doing what he's doing. But if I was rebooting the series, I would do that. Because one, as a Goosebumper for life, I want to see these stories retold and retold with better CGI and costumes and be a bit darker than what the kids show was. Then also the kids that was in the 90s show, as they are all grown up now, put them in every episode. We want to see what they look like. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.